kept the ladder over your eyes, and every shift in your tone. I built a palace out of pieces that I couldn't know. I traded every hobby, every habit, every friend, just to be the safety net on which you could depend. I turned my volume down so I could hear you breathe at night. I turned my volume down so I could hear you breathe at night. I set myself on fire just to keep your hallway bright. But a heart is like a lung, it needs some room to expand. And I squeezed until I had nothing but dust in my hand. Maybe I loved you too much. Maybe I held on too tight. Maybe I blinded us both by chasing too much light. I didn't leave a single crack for the air to get through. I lost the shape of me trying to be the shape of you. It's a heavy kind of sin, a beautiful mistake, to give away more of a soul than a human should take. Yeah, I think I loved you too much. You told me once you felt like you were drowning in the gold, that my devotion felt like something you were forced to hold. I thought that more was always better, deeper was the goal, but I was just a landslide swallowing your soul. I memorized your childhood, I mapped out every fear. I made myself the only thing that you were allowed to hear. And now you're walking away just to find some empty space to get away from the mirror of my desperate searching face. Maybe I loved you too much. Maybe I held on too tight. Maybe I blinded us both. I didn't leave a single crack for the air to get through. I lost the shape of me trying to be the shape of you. It's a heavy kind of sin, a beautiful mistake, to give away more of a soul than a human should take. Yeah, I think I loved you too much. They say love is a gift, but I made it a cage. I wrote 1,000 chapters on a single page. I loved you in a run, I loved you in the dark. I burned down the forest just to show you a spark. Yeah, I loved you too much, held on too tight, lost the rhythm of the day and the safety of the night. I didn't leave a single crack for the air to get through. I lost the shape of me trying to be the shape of you. It's a heavy kind of sin, beautiful mistake, to give away more of a soul than a human should take. Too much of a good thing turned into a ghost. I killed the very thing that I love the most. Too much, way too much. Now I'm touching the sky, but I've lost your touch. Maybe I loved you too much. I checked the pulse of every word you spoke this morning, searching for a flicker or a small flare of warning. But the air was just as steady as the coffee in the pot. I didn't see the cooling up, the only sun we got. There was no sudden slamming door, no lightning in the hall, just a slow and quiet leaning of the weight against the wall. I went to bed with everything and woke up with the ghost of the person in the mirror that I used to love the most. Oh, it's the silence that is cutting like a knife. The middle of a sentence was the ending of a life. There was no final argument, no chance to make it right. No heavy clouds of morning to signal out the night. It didn't leave a message, it didn't even try. The love just died without saying goodbye. Yeah, it died without saying goodbye. I'm looking through our photos for the moment that it ceased, for the second that the grip on all our promises released. Was it Tuesday at the table? Was it Sunday in the rain? When did the blood of us turn into water in the vein? You're sitting free from me, but the distance is a sea, and I'm drowning in the stillness of the way you look at me. It's a funeral in the living room, awake without a name, and neither one of us has got the heart to take the blame. And oh, it's the silence that is cutting like a knife. The middle of a sentence was the ending of a life. There was no final argument, no chance to make it right. No heavy clouds of morning to signal out the night. It didn't leave a message, it didn't even try. Love just died without saying goodbye. Yeah, it died without saying goodbye. Usually there's a fever before the body fails. Usually there's a storm before the tattering of sails. But the sky is blue and empty, and the pulse is at a zero, and I'm standing in the wreckage of a fall without a hero. Yeah, the silence is what's cutting like a knife. The middle of a sentence was the ending of a life. There was no final argument, no chance to make it right. No heavy clouds of morning to signal out the night. It didn't leave a message, it didn't even try. Love just died without saying goodbye. Without a word, without a sound, just the quiet on the ground. It's gone, it's gone. It didn't even say goodbye. The sound of a single slow breath out. I check the locks and then I dim the kitchen light. I've become a master of the middle of the night. I pull my knees up to my chest against the hallway wall, the only place I'm allowed to let armor fall. I press my palms against my mouth to stifle every sound, while the world is sleeping steady on the solid ground. I'm a riot in a library, a storm behind kind of pain. Trying not to let the neighbors hear the falling of the rain. And I'm crying quietly in empty rooms, watching how the shadow of the evening looms. No one hears the gasping, no one sees the red, just a heavy ghost of all the things we never said or to said. It's a private kind of bleeding, secret kind of scar, when the loudest part of who you are is trapped inside a jar. Just me and the four walls waiting for the light, crying quietly in empty room tonight. There's a comfort in a place, there's a guidance, I'm quiet in empty room, with a comfort in the coldness of the bathroom floor. The way the child doesn't ask me what I'm hurting for. The faucet's got a steady drip that keeps the tempo slow. I'm letting out the air I felt since several years ago. If I let it out in public, they would think that I was weak, so I save it for the corners where the floorboards start to creak. I'm a professional at smiling when the sun is on the street, but I'm a different kind of wreckage when the dark and silence me. And I'm crying quietly in empty rooms, watching how the shadow of the evening looms. No one hears the gasping, no one sees the red, just the heavy ghost of all the things we never said or said. It's a private kind of bleeding, a secret kind of scar, when the loudest part of who you are is trapped inside a jar. Just me and the four walls waiting for the light, crying quietly in rooms tonight. Is there a sound for a heart when it's turning into stone? Is there a song for the person who is always most alone? I'm screaming in my head, but I'm silent in the air, reaching out for hands that were never really there. Yeah, I'm crying quietly in empty rooms, watching how the shadow of the evening looms. No one hears a gasping, no one sees a red, just the heavy ghost of all the things we never said or said. It's a private kind of bleeding, a secret kind of scar, when the loudest part of who you are is trapped inside a jar. Just me and the four walls waiting for the light, crying quietly in rooms tonight. In the empty rooms where the dust is dancing, where the dark is advancing, dry the eyes before the sun. Tell myself that I am done till the night comes back, till the sky turns black, crying quietly, quietly. Alone. Harsh and cold against the kitchen top. I've been practicing my I'll be fine and wearing it a while, but then I hear your keys jingle, a sound I've learned to dread, the physical vibration of the things we never said. Checking for your wallet and you're checking for your phone, while I'm checking for a reason to be standing here alone. The hinges on the front door give a low and heavy groan, like they know the kind of hollow that is moving in my bones. And the tears fall when you leave, like a winter starting late. The sudden heavy pressure of a soul that's lost its way. I can hold it all together while you're standing in the light, but I crumble into pieces in the shadow of your flight. It's a quiet kind of rain that only starts when you are gone. The tears fall when you leave, and they wash away the dawn. Engine starts out in the street, a low and steady hum. I'm counting every heartbeat like the beating of a drum. I watch your taillights disappear around the corner bend, and I wonder how many goodbyes it takes to make an end. The house begins to settle, but the air is getting thin. This is a lonely ritual where the salt meets skin again. I go to pull the curtains, but my hands are shaking fast, trying to catch a glimpse of you that's meant to be the last. And the tears fall when you leave, like a winter starting late. The sudden heavy pressure of a soul that's lost its way. I can hold it all together while you're standing in the light, but I crumble into pieces in the shadow of your flight. It's a quiet kind of rain that only starts when you are gone. The tears fall when you leave, and they wash away the dawn. If you stay for just 1 minute, I could keep the water back. I could bridge the jagged distance, I could hide every crack, but the vacuum that you leave behind is more than I can take. A symphony of droplets for the heart you didn't break, because you didn't stay long enough to see it. Yeah, the tears fall when you leave, like a winter starting late. The sudden heavy pressure of a soul that's lost its way. I can hold it all together while you're standing in the light, but I crumble into pieces in the shadow of your flight. It's a quiet kind of rain that only starts when you are gone. The tears fall when you leave, and they wash away the dawn. When you leave, when you leave. I try to write the final page and set the pen aside. I try to find a resting place where all the memories die. But I wake up in the middle of a chapter we began, still tracing out the footprints in the disappearing sand. The ink is dry, but somehow the words keep crawling off the shelf. I'm a character who's searching for a version of himself that doesn't start with your name or the way you used to look. I'm trapped inside the binding of a never-ending book, and it's a long dark circle tragedy of knowing that the story has no end. There is no happily ever after, no goodbye that ever stays. Just the ghost of you that follows me through all my empty days. I'm waiting for the credits, for the curtains to descend, but the loop just keeps on breaking and the story has no end. Every time I meet someone, I see your shadow in their eyes. I'm comparing every truth they tell to all our beautiful lives. I've burned the old photographs, I've moved to a different town, but the weight of what we didn't say still follows me around. You're a song that never finishes, a clock that won't unwind, a fever in the basement of a tired, haunted mind. How can I move forward when the past is always new? Everything I'm doing is just a sequel built on you. And it's a long dark circle, a road without a bend. The tragedy of knowing that the story has no end. There is no happily ever after, no goodbye that ever stays. Just the ghost of you that follows me through all my empty days. I'm waiting for the credits, for the curtains to descend, but the loop just keeps on breaking and the story has no end. Give me a period, a comma or a scar. Give me a reason to forget just who we are. But the ink keeps bleeding and the pages start to fray, and I'm reading the same sentence every single day. Yeah, it's a long dark circle, a road without a bend. The tragedy of knowing that the story has no end. There is no happily ever after, no goodbye that ever stays. Just the ghost of you that follows me through all my empty days. I'm waiting for the credits, for the curtains to descend, but the loop just keeps on breaking and the story has no end, no end in sight. Just a flickering light to be continued in the middle of the night. The story goes on even after you're gone. It never stops, never stop. It just goes on. I've got 3,000 drafts sitting in a digital grave. The I'm sorry's and I miss yous that I wasn't brave enough to say. I watched the little blue bubble dance and then it disappears. I've been holding in breath in this silence for 300 years. My thumb hovers over the button like a trigger on a gun. I pull it, there's nowhere left for me to run. And the message was never sent, it's just burning in my palm. The storm is in my shaking hands while you were in the calm. I typed out my whole soul just to delete it line by line, leaving all the words unspoken that will make you mine. It's a letter to a ghost, a prayer to a sky spent. The truth is screaming in the dark, but the message was never sent. To this past, but it's about melody. I wrote about that song we heard in that diner off the coast. I wrote about how living without you is what hurts the most. Then I saw your latest photo. You were smiling at the sea, and I realized that message was only ever meant for me. Yeah, the message was never sent, it's just burning in my palm. The storm is in my shaking hands while you are in the calm. I typed out my whole soul just to delete it line by line, leaving all the words unspoken that will make you mine. It's a letter to a ghost, a prayer to a sky spent. The truth is screaming in the dark, but the message was never sent. Backspace, backspace, back to the start, clicking away the heavy pieces of my heart. Safer in the silence, it's easier to lie than to send a how are you and get no reply. So the message was never sent, it's just battery and light, a confession that'll never make it through the hollow night. I typed out my whole soul just to delete it line by line, killing every chance I had to make you mine. It's a letter to a ghost, a prayer to a sky spent. The truth is screaming in the dark, but the message was never sent, never sent. Just a ghost in the machine, just a space in between. The cursor is blinking, and I'm still thinking, maybe one day, but not today. I stripped the wallpaper where your shadow used to lean, scrubbed the hardwood floors until the memory was clean. But there's a coldness in the insulation, a shiver in the beams. This house has grown a callous over all our broken dreams. I tried to light a fire just to feel a little spark, but the wood is damp with history and it only feeds the dark. Love does not live here, it didn't leave a note. It's just a hollow echo stuck inside a dusty throat. The garden is a graveyard where the roses turn to rust. Everything we promised is a hand knock upon the window, you can kick against the door, but love does not live in this building anymore. I see the neighbors watching as they walk their happy dogs, while I'm drowning in a living room that's filling up with fog. The dining table's lonely with a single plate and fork, and the heavy aching silence is the only thing that talks. I used to hear your laughter bouncing off the kitchen tile. Now I couldn't find a trace of you if I searched for every mile. Love does not live here, it didn't leave a note. It's just a hollow echo stuck inside a dusty throat. The garden is a graveyard where the roses turn to rust. Everything we promised is a handful of the dust. You can knock upon the window, you can kick against the door, but love does not live in this building anymore. It packed its bags in silence while we slept in separate beds. It took the light, it took the heat, and left the gray instead. It didn't say goodbye, it didn't even say it's through. It just vanished from the hallway like a ghost would surely do. No, love does not live here, it didn't leave a note. It's just a hollow echo stuck inside a dusty throat. The garden is a graveyard where the roses turn to rust. Everything we promised is a handful of dust. You can knock upon the window, you can kick against the door, but love does not live in this building anymore. The lease is up, the lights are out, I'm standing in the hall. Love doesn't live here, it doesn't live at all. Just a vacant space, just an empty place. Love's moved on, and so have I. Or so I tell myself. Found a letter that I should have sent a year ago. Underneath the floorboards where the heavy shadows grow, I finally found the words to say I'm sorry for the fire, for every jagged word I threw to feed my own desire. But the numbers have been disconnected, the locks have all been changed. And even if you hurt me, we've both been rearranged. It's too late now. Fix the cracks, the glasses on the floor. It's too late now. Find the key to that forgotten door. I'm screaming, stay into a wind that's already moved on. Trying to hold the sunset when the light is clearly gone. You've built a life in colors that I'll never get to see. It's just too late for you, and far too late for me. I saw you at the station, you were laughing in the rain, with a stranger's hand in yours, shielding you from all the pain. I almost called your name out, I almost made a move, but I saw the way you looked at him, with nothing left to prove. I'm a ghost in your rear view, a flicker in the dark, just a name carved in a tree, in a long abandoned park. It's too late now to fix the cracks, the glasses on the floor. It's too late now to find the key to that forgotten door. I'm screaming, stay into a wind that's already moved on. Trying to hold the sunset when the light is clearly gone. You've built a life in colors that I'll never get to see. It's just too late for you, and far too late for me. I love yous are gathering like dust inside my throat. A million desperate promises written in a boat that sank before it ever reached the safety of your shore. Now I'm just a witness to the never anymore. Yeah, it's too late now. Fix the cracks, the glasses on the floor. It's too late now to find the key to that forgotten door. I'm screaming, stay into a wind that's already moved on. Trying to hold the sunset when the light is clearly gone. You've built a life in colors that I'll never get to see. It's just too late for you, and far too late for me. Too late now, the clock is tired of ticking. The silence is just sticking to the walls of this empty room. Too late, way too late. I'm just a second behind, and a lifetime out of time. The coffee in your favorite mug has finally gone cold. The stories that we never finished never will be told. I found a strand of golden hair caught in the hallway rug. It's funny how the smallest things can give your heart a tug. The bed is like an island now, a vast and empty shore, and I'm just drifting aimlessly toward a closing door. After you left, the clocks will stop the ticking on the wall. The summer felt like winter, and the spring began to fall. I'm learning how to breathe again in air that tastes of blue, trying to find a version of myself kept moving forward, but I'm anchored in the theft of everything I used to be. The second after you left, I went to buy the groceries and I reached out for your brand. Then I remembered I was holding nothing in my hand. I saw a car that looked like yours and followed it for miles, just to realize how much I missed the ghost of all your smiles. The neighbors ask me how I am, I give a hollow nod, while I'm screaming at the ceiling, picking fights with every god. After you left, the clocks all stopped their ticking on the wall. The summer felt like winter and the spring began to fall. I'm learning how to breathe again in air that tastes of blue, trying to find a version of myself that isn't you. The world kept moving forward, but I'm anchored in the theft of everything I used to be. The second after you left. Is it quiet where you are tonight? Do you ever see my face in the fading of the light? Or did you wash the memory of us right off your skin while I'm still sitting in the dark, wondering where to begin? After you left, the colors seemed to bleed into the gray. I'm just a man who's lost his map and thrown his soul away. I'm learning how to breathe again in air that tastes of blue, trying to find a version of myself that isn't you. The world kept moving forward, but I'm anchored in the theft of everything I used to be. The second after you left, after you left, the silence got so loud, just a shadow in a crowd. I'm still here, but there's nothing left, nothing left. After you left, after you left. I keep your name inside my chest like a scar I never show. Every smile I fake in daylight breaks apart when I'm alone. I replay the nights we promised we would never say goodbye, but your silence says it louder than the tears I try to hide. I learned how to breathe without you, but it still hurts every time. I'm alive, but not living since you left me behind. I loved you in the quiet moments, in the spaces between goodbye. If love was meant to last forever, why did ours learn how to die? Your memory still pulls me under, even when I try to move on. I'm holding on to what we were while pretending that you're gone. Your voice still lives in empty rooms, like a song without an end. I talk to walls like they are listening, just to feel you once again. I see your face chasing passing strangers. Hear your laugh and distant sounds. Every place we ever touched feels like holy broken ground. I say your name in my breathing, like it's part of who I am. I don't hate you for leaving, I just don't understand. I loved you in the quiet moments, in the spaces between goodbye. If love was meant to last forever, why did ours learn how to die? Your memory still pulls me under, even when I try to move on. I'm holding on to what we were, while pretending that you're gone. If I could turn back the moment where your heart slipped from my hands, I would hold you a little tighter, make you stay, make you understand. But love doesn't follow reason, and time doesn't wait for pain. So I'm learning how to lose you without calling out your name. I loved you without conditions, without knowing how to let go. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll always own. Your shadow still feels like comfort, even though it breaks me too. I'm not asking for you back, I just miss who I was with you. And if my heart forgets to beat when your memory passes through, know every broken part of me still belongs to you. The sheets are cold, the room is still. I've lost the strength, I've lost the will. I'm staring at the open door, waiting for your footsteps on the floor. I trace the outline of your face in the empty hollow space. But memories are ghosts that lie and leave me here to wonder why. Every second feels like a year, drowning in the salt of every tear. I'm bargaining with God above to give me back my only love. Come back to me, undo this mess, save me from this emptiness. I'll swallow all my foolish pride if you just come back to my side. I'll rewrite every single line just to call you baby one more time. I'm screaming at the uncaring sea. Please come back to me. I didn't know what I held in my hand until it slipped away like sand. I took the sunlight for the granted day until the gray clouds came to stay. I walked through fire, I walked through glass, just to make this nightmare pass. I'm haunting places we used to go, putting on a brave and broken show. Come back to me, undo this mess, save me from this emptiness. I'll swallow all my foolish pride if you just come back to my side. I'll rewrite every single line just to call you baby one more time. I'm screaming at the uncaring sea. Save me from this emptiness. I'll swallow all my foolish pride if you just come back to my side. I'm waiting, I'm still waiting. Come back to me, please. Come back. Come back. Please come back. The room still smells like yesterday, like you just stepped outside. I keep your hoodie on the chair, like you'll be back tonight. The clock keeps moving, I stay still. Every second feels unfair. Life keeps going on somehow. I just wish you were here. I talk to you in empty space, like you might hear me anyway. I wish you were here, just to say my name, just to prove the memories weren't all in vain. I'm smiling in public, breaking inside, missing you more than I can describe. The world feels wrong without you near. God, I wish you were here. Past the places we once were, they don't feel the same. Every laugh feels borrowed now, every joy feels fake. You were the calm in all my storms, the home I couldn't lose. Now every night I fall apart, thinking what I'd say to you. If love could bend the hands of time, I'd be standing by your side. I wish you were here, not as a memory, not as a lesson I had to learn, or who I used to be. I'd trade every I'm okay, just to have one honest day. I'm tired of pretending I'm strong. I wish you were here. If heaven's closer than it feels, tell me you still care. If you ever miss me too, meet me in my prayers. I don't need forever back, I don't need things to be clear. I just need one more moment. I just wish you were here. I wish you were here when the nights get long, when I need a reason to keep holding on. If love still hears me through the dark, then it knows exactly where you are. I'll keep you close year after year, but I'll always wish you were here. Some people never really leave, they just live in every ache. I owe you words I never said, truths I buried deep inside. I thought silence would protect us, but it only helped us die. I see your face in my regrets, in every choice I couldn't undo. I didn't mean to hurt you this way, but intentions don't heal wounds. I was careless with your heart, like it would always stay. I learned too late that love needs more than hoping things won't change. My apologies to you for the nights you cried alone, for loving you halfway and calling it my own. I know sorry isn't enough to fix what I put you through, but if my regret means anything, my apologies to you. You asked me just to show I cared. I gave excuses dressed as time. I thought tomorrow was guaranteed. Now tomorrow's not mine. I watched you fade right in front of me, still thought you'd never leave. I broke your trust piece by piece while you kept believing in me. I don't blame you for walking away, I blame myself for letting you go. My apologies to you for the love I didn't prove, for every moment you felt alone, standing next to me too. I was blind to what I had till it slipped right out of you. I won't ask you to come back, just my apologies to you. If I could carry your pain for you, I swear I'd take it all. But some mistakes are permanent, some lessons cost too much to learn it all. I don't want forgiveness, I don't deserve your grace. I just want you to know I see every tear I caused to fall. My apologies to you for loving you too late, for choosing comfort over change and sealing our fate. If you're happier without me now, then maybe this is truth. I'll live with what I couldn't be. My apologies to you. Some apologies don't fix the past, they just admit the damage. I thought I knew how love should go, thought I had it figured out. I trusted my own pride too much and never heard you shout. You needed more than half of me, more than words I didn't say. I kept believing you would wait while I pushed you away. I called my distance being strong, called your tears a sign of fear. I see it clearly now, somehow you were hurting right here. I was wrong this time, I see it in your eyes. I lost you trying to be right, instead of choosing us to fight. I thought You gave me chances dressed as hope. I treated them like air. I thought you'd never walk away, no matter how I cared. I waited till you turned to leave, to finally say your name. But love doesn't wait forever for someone scared of change. I heard your silence louder than all the words you said. By the time I learned to listen, you were already gone instead. I was wrong this time. I blamed the world, not me. I let my fear decide our fate and called it destiny. If regret could turn back days, I'd hold you across the line. I was wrong this time. I don't ask you to forgive me, I don't ask you to stay. I just need you to know I finally learned to lay. I don't hate myself for loving you, I hate that I loved you blind. I thought I knew what mattered most. I was wrong this time. I was wrong this time, and I'll carry that truth. Not every loss is meaningless, some just teach you how to lose. If loving you meant learning pain, then this lesson's mine. I was wrong this time. Some mistakes don't come from hate, they come from not loving us. I ignored the signs I saw too clear. I heard your pain but chose my pride. I thought you'd always be right here, so I never fought hard enough to try. I said tomorrow way too much, like love had time to wait. Now I'm alone with all these words I spoke a little too late. I thought love would survive my flaws. I didn't know silence could hurt this much. It is my fault, I see it now. I let you slip, I let you down. I held you close, but not enough. I loved you wrong, I loved you rough. If regret could turn back time, I'd choose you right, I'd cross the line. I won't blame fate, I won't lie. It is my fault, and I know why. You asked for truth, I gave you space. You asked for me, I stayed halfway. I never meant to cause this pain, but good intentions don't erase mistakes. I watched you slowly pull away, still thought you'd always stay. I learned too late that hearts don't wait for people scared to change. I mistook comfort for I should've loved you out loud every day. Now every memory feels so cruel, because I know what I didn't do. I won't deny, I won't cry, it is my fault. This goodbye, if sorry could rebuild a heart, I'd say it till my voice was gone. But apologies don't change the past, they just prove you learn when it's too late to run. I don't want you to hurt like me, or carry this weight too. If someone has to live with this pain, let it be me, not you. It is my fault, and I'll live with that. With every chance I never had, I hope one day you'll find a love that gives you more than I was. If letting you go is what's right, I'll do it quietly without a fight. I loved you even if I failed, it is my fault. I won't say your name. Some lessons come wrapped in loss, and this one will stay with me forever. I held my feelings in my chest, afraid they'd push you away. I smiled through the loneliness and said I was okay. I watched you fall for someone else while I stood in place. Loving you was killing me in the quietest way. I chose your happiness over mine, called it love, called it fate. I loved you in silence, I broke without a sound. You never knew the weight I carried every time you came around. I hid my heart behind a smile, let you believe I was fine. I loved you in silence and lost myself in the light. The way you laughed, the way you said my name. You leaned on me when you were weak, but never felt the same. I stayed close just to feel you near, even when it hurt to breathe. I was everything you needed, except the one you choose to keep. I never asked you to love me back, I just hoped you might see. I loved you in silence while you loved someone new. I stayed awake in empty nights, thinking what I'd never tell you. I let my feelings fade away so yours could stay alive. How love survives. Oh, some love is never meant to be spoken, some hearts are meant to hide. I didn't lose lose you to another. I lost myself inside. I loved you in silence, but I won't anymore. I deserve a love that chooses me, not what I have to ignore. I'm letting go of what I felt, of everything I tried. I loved you in silence. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. The deepest love is sometimes the one never heard. I watched you drift without a sound, like I was easy forget. You said you needed something more. I was still paying off our debt. I kept your words like sacred vows, but you didn't mind like they were air. I stayed and caught in loving you. You left and called it fair. I carried hope like it was true, even when you proved me wrong. I stayed when you left. I believed in us alone. I fought for something you released and called already gone. You found peace in letting go. I found pain I couldn't outrun. I stayed when you left, and that's how I lost myself. I learned the sound of empty rooms, the weight of waiting by the phone. I blame my heart for feeling too much, for loving you past what was shown. You never said you stopped choosing me, you just stopped trying to stay. And silence slowly taught me what your mouth was too afraid to say. I don't hate you for walking away. I hate that I begged you to stay. I stayed when you left. I held on to yesterday. You moved forward without looking back. I stood frozen in the pain. I gave you everything I was. You needed none of it then. I stayed when you left and broke my heart in the end. Maybe love isn't about who hurts most or who can hold on longer. Maybe it's about knowing when to leave before the damage gets stronger. I don't regret the love I gave. I regret ignoring the signs. I was loyal to a feeling that stopped being mine. I stayed when you left, but I won't stay this way. I'm learning how to choose myself for the first time today. If loving you cost me my soul, then the price was too high. I stayed when you left. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. Some endings don't come from leaving, they come from staying too long. myself into your shape so you wouldn't leave again. I swallowed every doubt I had just to keep you close, my friend. I noticed when your laughter changed, when my name fell hard to say. I kept pretending we were fine while you were slipping away. I fought for us in silent ways you never got to see. I was breaking every night just to keep believing in we. I try to be enough for you, even when I felt so small. I gave you all the love I had, you barely felt it at all. I blame my heart, I blame my flaws, I blame the way I love. I try to be enough for you, but love shouldn't hurt this much. You said you needed space to breathe, I gave you all I could, but distance didn't heal a thing, it just misunderstood. I watched you choose a life without me, like it didn't cause you pain. I stayed loyal to a memory while you forgot my name. I kept hoping you'd turn around, see the damage, see the truth, but you were already gone before I started losing you. I tried to be enough for you, I changed until I disappeared. I hid my tears, I played it strong, I buried all my fears. You found yourself, I lost my way, still calling in love. I try to be enough for you, but I was never enough. If loving you means losing me, then maybe that's a sign. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret ignoring mine. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just wish you fought too, because loving alone is painful, and that's what I did for you. I try to be enough for you until my heart gave in, and now I'm picking up the pieces of who I used to be back then. If love ever finds me again, I'll know what not to do. I won't disappear to prove my love like I did for you. Sometimes love doesn't fail, it just isn't shared. Promise you would never leave, but promises don't like the truth. You walked away so easily, like loving me was something you outgrew. I stayed behind with empty hands, still reaching for your name. You found your peace in letting go, I found mine in the pain. I kept believing you'd come back, even when you stopped looking back. You left me here to feel watching life move on without me. I loved you in 1,000 ways. You loved me only partly. I begged my heart to let you go, but it still calls your name. You didn't break me all at once. You left me here to fade. We let decay. You chose yourself without a fight. I chose you anyway. I learned that silence can't replace every word we couldn't say. You didn't have to say goodbye, you just slowly walked away. I stopped asking for a reason. Some answers only cause more pain. You left me here to fade, still loving what we used to be. I carried us through broken nights. You carried none of me. I'm learning how to stand alone, but I still feel the ache. You didn't kill this love outright. You left me here to fade. Some hearts don't shatter loudly, they fade where no one's watching. Put your needs before my breath. Called it love, ignored the cause. I smiled through the cracks you left, pretending nothing was lost. I changed myself to keep you close, became someone I couldn't see. I gave you all the best of me and forgot about me. I thought love meant sacrifice. I didn't know it meant erasing my life. I loved you more than me, more than my peace, more than my sleep. I stayed when leaving was the cure. I broke myself to keep you sure. You chose your world, you chose your word. I chose you every single day. That's why you're free, and I'm still missing me. But you never asked me to stay whole. I learned too late that loving you was slowly killing my soul. You found yourself and called it growth. I lost myself and called it fate. We didn't end with a goodbye, we ended with imbalance. I don't hate you, I just see it clear. Love shouldn't cost this much fear. I loved you more than me, more more than my dream. I gave you light, I took the dark. I held us up with a broken heart. If loving you meant losing me, then that's not love, it's tragedy. Now you're gone, and I'm learning how to breathe. Next time I love, I won't disappear to prove it. I knew the signs, I saw the cracks, but I called it love instead. I made excuses for your silence, for every tear I never said. I kept believing you would change if I just loved you right. So I stayed quiet through the pain and lost myself at night. I told my heart to be patient, even when it begged me to run. I confused your indifference with something I hadn't done. I let you hurt me over and over again. Called it hope, called it trying, called it this is the end. I gave you power you never earned. I bled so you wouldn't burn. I thought love meant suffering through, so I let you hurt me. Said I loved you. You loved me when it was easy, when I asked for nothing at all. But the moment I needed you, you built a quiet wall. I learned how to cry without sound, how to smile through collapse. I kept forgiving every wound, so you wouldn't have to look back. I don't blame you for who you are, I blame me for staying near. I mistook loneliness for loyalty and fear for love so sincere. I let you hurt me just to feel close. I chose the pain I knew the most. I held your hand while breaking down. You never felt the ground. I kept hoping you'd see the truth while you were halfway through goodbye. I let you hurt me and watch myself slowly die. Love shouldn't feel like survival or proving that I'm enough. If I have to disappear to keep you, then that's not love, it's lost. I don't miss the way you touch me, I miss the way I ignore myself. I gave you grace I never gave to my own mental health. I let you hurt me, but not anymore. I'm done bleeding on your floor. You don't get to break what's left and call it complicated love. I'm choosing peace, I'm choosing truth, I'm choosing me instead of you. I let you hurt me once too long. Now I'm finally moving on. The hardest goodbye is forgiving myself for staying. kept the ledger of your likes in every shift in your tone. I built a palace out of pieces that I couldn't own. I traded every hobby, every habit, every friend, just to be a safety net on which you could depend. I turned my volume down so I could hear you breathe at night. I set myself on fire just to keep your hallway bright. But a heart is like a lung, it needs some room to expand. And I squeeze until I hurt, put dust in my hand. Maybe I loved you too much, maybe I held on too tight. Maybe I blinded us both by chasing too much light. I didn't leave a single crack for the air to get through. I lost the shape of me, trying to be the shape of you. It's a heavy kind of sin, a beautiful mistake to give away more of a soul than a human should take. I think I loved you too much. You told me you felt like you were drowning in the gold. And my devotion felt like something you were forced to hold. I thought that more was always better, deeper was the goal. But I was just a landslide swallowing your soul. I memorized your childhood, I mapped out every fear. I made myself the only thing that you were allowed to hear. And now you're walking away just to find some empty space to get away from the mirror of my desperate searching face. Maybe I loved you too much, maybe I held on too tight. Maybe I blinded us both by chasing too much light. I didn't leave a single crack for the air to get through. I lost the shape of me, trying to be the shape of you. It's a heavy kind of sin, a beautiful mistake to give away more of a soul than a human should take. Yeah, yeah. I think I loved you too much. They say love is a gift, but I made it a cage. I wrote 1,000 chapters on a single page. I loved you in a run and I loved you into the dark. I burned down the forest just to show you a sparking. Yeah, I loved you too much, I held on too tight. I lost the rhythm of the day and the safety of the night. I didn't leave a single crack for the air to get through. I lost the shape of me, trying to be the shape of you. It's a heavy kind of sin, beautiful mistake to give away more of a soul than a human should take. Too much of a good thing turned into a ghost. I killed the very thing that I love the most. Too much, way too much. Now I'm touching the sky, but I lost your touch. Maybe I loved you too much. I checked the pulse of every word you spoke this morning, searching for a flicker or a small red flare of a warning. But the air was just a steady egg in the park, in the park. I didn't see the cooling of the only sun we got. There was no sudden slamming door, no lightning in the hall, just a slow and quiet leaning of the weight against the wall. I went to bed with Edison, woke up weeks ago. So the person in the mirror understood the most. And oh, it's the silence that is cutting like a knife. The middle of a sentence was the ending of a life. There was no final argument, no chance to make it right. No heavy without saying goodbye. Yeah, die without saying goodbye. I'm looking through our photos for the moment that it seized, for the second that the grip on all our promises released. Was it Tuesday at the table? Was it Sunday in the rain? When did the blood of us turn into water in the vein? You're sitting 3 feet from me, but the distance is a sea, and I'm drowning in the stillness of the way you look at me. It's a funeral in the living room, awake without a name, and neither one of us has got the heart to take the blame. And oh, it's the silence that is cutting like a knife. The middle of a sentence was the ending of a life. There was no final argument, no chance to make it right. No heavy clouds of morning to signal out the night. It didn't leave a message, it didn't even try. Love just died without saying goodbye. Yeah, the silence is what's cutting like a knife. The middle of a sentence was the ending of a life. There was no final argument, no chance to make it right. No heavy clouds of morning to signal out the night. It didn't leave a message, it didn't even try. Love just died without saying goodbye. Without a word, without a sound, just the quiet on the ground. It's gone, it's gone. It didn't even say goodbye. The sound of a single slow breath out. I check the locks and then I dim the kitchen light. I've become a master of the middle of the night. I pull my knees up to my chest against the hallway wall, the only place I'm allowed to let the armor fall. I press my palms against my mouth to stifle every sound, while the world is sleeping steady on the solid ground. I'm a riot in a library, a storm behind a pane, trying not to let the neighbors hear the falling of the rain. And I'm crying quietly in empty rooms, watching how the shadow of the evening looms. No one hears the gasping, no one sees the red, just the heavy ghost of all the things we never settled or said. It's a private kind of bleeding, a secret kind of scar, when the loudest part of who you are is trapped inside a jar. Just me and the four walls, waiting for the light, crying quietly in empty rooms tonight. There's a comfort in the coldness of the bathroom floor, the way the tile doesn't ask me what I'm hurting for. The faucet's got a steady drip that keeps the tempo slow. I'm letting out the air I've held since several years ago. If I let it out in public, they would think that I was weak, so I save it for the corners where the floorboards start to creak. I'm a professional that's smiling when the sun is on the street, but I'm a different kind of wreckage when the dark and silence me. And I'm crying quietly in empty rooms, watching how the shadow of the evening looms. No one hears the gasping, no one sees the red, just the heavy ghost of all the things we never settled or said. It's a private kind of bleeding, a secret kind of scar, when the loudest part of who you are is trapped inside a jar. Just me and the four walls, waiting for the light, crying quietly in empty rooms tonight. Is there a sound for a heart when it's turning into a stone? Is there a song for the person who is always most alone? I'm screaming in my head, but I'm silent in the air, reaching out for hands that were never really there. Yeah, I'm crying quietly in empty rooms, watching how the shadow of the evening looms. No one hears the gasping, no one sees the red, just the heavy ghost of all the things we never settled or said. It's a private kind of bleeding, a secret kind of scar, when the loudest part of who you are is trapped inside a jar. Just me and the four walls, waiting for the light, crying quietly in empty rooms tonight. In the empty rooms where the dust is dancing, where the dark is advancing. Dry the eyes before the sun, tell myself that I am done, till the night comes back, till the sky turns black. Crying quietly, quietly, alone. Hallway light is harsh and cold against the kitchen tile. I've been practicing my I'll be fine and wearing it a while, but then I hear your keys jingle, a sound I've learned to dread, a physical vibration of the things we never said. You're checking for your wallet, and you're checking for your phone, while I'm checking for a reason to be standing here alone. The hinges on the front door give a low and heavy groan, like they know the kind of hollow that is moving in my bones. And the tears fall when you leave, like a winter starting late, the sudden heavy pressure of a soul that's lost its weight. I can hold it all together while you're standing in the light, but I crumble into pieces in the shadow of your flight. It's a quiet kind of rain that only starts when you are gone. The tears fall when you leave, and they wash away the dawn. The engine starts out in the street, a low and steady hum. I'm counting every heartbeat like the beating of a drum. I watch your taillights disappear around the corner bend, and I wonder how many goodbyes it takes to make an end. The house begins to settle, but the air is getting thin. This is the lonely ritual where the salt meets skin again. I go to pull the curtains, but my hands are shaking fast, trying to catch a glimpse of you that's meant to be the last. And the tears fall when you leave, like a winter starting late. The sudden heavy pressure of a soul that's lost its weight. I can hold it all together while you're standing in the light, but I crumble into pieces in the shadow of your flight. It's a quiet kind of rain that only starts when you are gone. The tears fall when you leave, and they wash away the dawn. If you stayed for just 1 minute, I could keep the water back. I could bridge the jagged distance, I could hide every crack. But the vacuum that you leave behind is more than I can take. A symphony of droplet for the heart you didn't break, because you didn't stay long enough to see it. Yeah, the tears fall when you leave, like a winter starting late. The sudden heavy pressure of a soul that's lost its weight. I can hold it all together while you're standing in the light, but I crumble into pieces in the shadow of your flight. It's a quiet kind of rain that only starts when you are gone. The tears fall when you leave, and they wash away the dawn. They fall when you leave, a rhythm on the floor, the closing of the door, the salt upon the sleeve. I can finally breathe, but I'd rather have you here in the blur of every tear. When you leave, when you leave, when you leave. I try to write the final page and set the pen aside. I try to find a resting place where all the memories died. But I wake up in the middle of a chapter we began, still tracing out the footprints in the disappearing sand. The ink is dry, but somehow the words keep crawling off the shelf. I'm a character who's searching for a version of himself that doesn't start with your name or the way you used to look. I'm trapped inside the binding of a never-ending book. And it's a long dark circle road without a bend. The tragedy of knowing that the story has no end. There is no happily ever after, no goodbye that ever follows me through all my empty days. I'm waiting for the credit, for the curtains to descend, but the loop just keeps on breaking, and the story has no end. Every time I meet someone, I see a shadow in their eyes. I'm comparing every truth they tell to all our beautiful lives. I've burned the old photographs, I've moved to a different town, but the weight of what we didn't say still follows me around. You're a song that never finishes, a clock that won't unwind, a fever in the basement of a tired haunting. How can I move forward when the past is always new? Everything I'm doing is just a sequel built on you. And it's a long dark circle, a road without a bend. The tragedy of knowing that the story has no end. There is no happily ever after, no but ever stay. Just a ghost of you that follows me through all my empty days. I'm waiting for the credit, for the curtains to descend, but the loop just keeps on breaking, and the story has no end. Give me a period, a comma or a scar. Give me a reason to forget just who we are, but the ink keeps bleeding and the pages start to fray, and I'm reading the same sentence every single day. Yeah, it's a long dark circle, a road without a bend. The tragedy of knowing that the story has no end. There is no happily ever after, no goodbye that ever stays. Just a ghost of you that follows me through all my empty days. I'm waiting for the credits, for the curtains to descend, but the loop just keeps on breaking, and the story has no end, no end in sight. Just a flickering light to be continued in the middle of the night. The story goes on, even after you're gone. It never stops. It just goes on. I've got 3,000 drafts sitting in a digital grave. Damn sorries and I misuse that I wasn't brave enough to say. I watch the little blue bubble dance and then it disappears. I've been holding my breath in the silence for 300 years. My thumb hovers over the button like a trigger on a gun, knowing if I pull it, there's nowhere left for me to run. And the message was never sent, it's just burning in my palm. The storm type in sign and wonder what I'd say? Do you stare at your screen and wish that I would get out of the way? I wrote about that song we heard in that diner off the coast. I wrote about how living it without you is what hurts the most. Then I saw your latest photo. You were smiling at the sea, and I realized that message was only ever meant for me. Yeah, the message was never sent. It's just burning in my palm. The storm is in my shaking hands while you are in the calm. I tied down my whole soul just to delete it line by line, leaving all the words unspoken that would make you mine. It's a letter to a ghost, a prayer to a sky you spent. The truth is screaming in the dark, but the message was never sent. Backspace, backspace, back to the start, clicking away the heavy pieces of my heart. It's safer in the silence, it's easier to lie than to send a how are you and get no reply. So the message was never sent. It's just battery and light, a confession that I'll never make it through the hollow night. I typed out my whole soul just to delete it line by line, killing every chance I had to make you mine. It's a letter to a ghost, a prayer to a sky you spent. The truth is screaming in the dark, but the message was never sent. Never sent. Just a ghost in the machine, just a space in between. The cursor is blinking and I'm still thinking, maybe one day, but not today. I stripped the wallpaper where your shadow used to lean, scrubbed the hardwood floors until the memory was clean. But there's a coldness in the insulations, a shiver in the beams. This house has grown callous over all our broken dreams. I try to light a fire just to feel a little spark, but the wood is damp with history and it only feeds the dark. Love does not live here, it didn't leave a note. It's just a hollow echo stuck inside a dusty throat. The garden is a graveyard where the roses turn to rust. Everything we promised is a handful of the dust. You can knock upon the window, you can kick against the door, but love does not live in this building anymore. As they walk their happy dogs, while I'm drowning in a living room that's filling up with fog. The dining table's lonely, search for every mile. Love does not live here. It didn't leave a note. It's just a hollow echo stuck inside a dusty throat. The garden is a graveyard where the roses turn to rust. Everything we promised is a handful of the dust. You can knock upon the window, you can kick against the door, but love does not live in this building anymore. It packed its bags in silence while we slept in separate beds. It took the light, it took the heat, and left the gray instead. It didn't say goodbye, it didn't even say it's through. It just vanished from the hallway like a ghost would surely do. No, love does not live here. It didn't leave a note. It's just a hollow echo stuck inside a dusty throat. The garden is a graveyard where the roses turn to rust. Everything we promised is a handful of the dust. You can knock upon the window, you can kick against the door, but love does not live in this building anymore. The lease is up, the lights are out. I'm standing in the hall. Love doesn't live here, it doesn't live at all. Just a vacant space, just an empty place. Love's moved on, and so have I, or so I tell myself. Found the letter that I should have sent a year ago, underneath the floorboards where the heavy shadows grow. I finally found the words to say I'm sorry for the fire, for every jagged word I threw to feed my own desire. But the numbers have been disconnected, the locks have all been changed. And even if you heard me, we've both been rearranged. It's too late now to fix the cracks, the glasses on the floor. It's too late now to find the key to that forgotten door. I'm screaming, stay. Trying to hold the sunset when the light is clearly gone. You've built a life in colors that I'll never get to see. It's just too late for you, and far too late for me. I saw you at the station, you were laughing in the rain, with a stranger's hand in yours, shielding you from all the pain. I almost called your name out, I almost made a move, but I saw the way you looked at him, with nothing left to prove. I'm a ghost in your rear view, a flicker in the dark, just a name carved in a tree in a long abandoned park. It's too late now to fix the cracks, the glasses on the floor. It's too late now to find the key You've built a life in colors that I'll never get to see. It's just too late for you. Too late now. The clock is tired of ticking. The silence is just sticking to the walls of this empty room. Too late, way too late. I'm just a second behind, and a lifetime out of time. Coffee in your favorite mug has finally gone cold. The stories that we never finished never will be told. I found a strand of golden hair caught in the hallway rug. It's funny how the smallest things can give your heart a tug. The bed is like an island now, a vast and empty shore, and I'm just drifting aimlessly toward a closing door. After you left, the clocks all stopped their ticking on the wall. The summer felt like winter, and the spring began to fall. I'm learning how to breathe that taste of blue, trying to find a version of myself that isn't you. The world kept moving forward, but I'm anchored in the theft of everything I used to be. The second after you left, I went to buy the groceries and I reached out for your bread. Then I remembered I was holding nothing in my hand. I saw a car that looked like yours and followed it for miles, just to realize how much I've missed the ghost of all your smiles. The neighbors ask me how I am, I give a hollow nod while I'm screaming at the ceiling, picking fights with every god. After you left, the clocks all stopped their ticking on the wall. The summer felt like winter, and the spring began to fall. I'm learning how to breathe again in air that tastes of blue, trying to find a version of myself that isn't you. The world kept moving forward, but I'm anchored in the theft of everything I used to be. The second after you left. Is it quiet where you are tonight? Do you ever see my face in the fading of the light? Or did you wash the memory of us right off your skin? While I'm still sitting in the dark, wondering where to begin. After you left, the colors seem to bleed into the gray. I'm just a man who's lost his map and thrown his soul away. I'm learning how to breathe again in air that tastes of blue, trying to find a version of myself that isn't you. The world kept moving forward, but I'm anchored in the theft of everything I used to be. The second after you left. keep your name inside my chest, like a scar I never showed. Every smile I fake in daylight breaks apart when I'm alone. I replay the nights we promised we would never say goodbye, but your silence says it louder than the tears I try to hide. I learn to breathe without you, but it still hurts every time. I'm alive but not living since you left me behind. I loved you in the quiet moments, in the space in between goodbye. If love was meant to last forever, why did ours learn how to die? Your memory still pulls me under, even when I try to move on. I'm holding on to what we were while pretending that you're gone. Voice still lives in empty rooms, like a song without an end. I talk to walls like they are listening, just to feel you once again. I see your face in passing strangers, hear your laugh in distant sounds. Every place we ever touched feels like holy broken ground. I say your name in my breathing, like it's part of who I am. I don't hate you for leaving, I just don't understand. I loved you in the quiet moments, in the space in between goodbye. If love was meant to last forever, why did ours learn how to die? Your memory still pulls me under, even when I try to move on. I'm holding on to what we were while pretending that you're gone. If I could turn back the moment where your heart slipped from my hands, I would hold you a little tighter, make you stay, make you understand. But love doesn't follow reason, and time doesn't wait for pain. So I'm learning how to lose you without calling out your name. I loved you without conditions, without knowing how to let go. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll always own. Your shadow still feels like comfort, even though it breaks me too. I'm not asking for you back, I just miss who I was with you. And if my heart forgets to beat when your memory passes through, know every broken part of me still belongs to you. The sheets are cold, the room is still. I've lost the strength, I've lost the will. I'm staring at the open door, waiting for your footsteps on the floor. I trace the outline of your face in the empty, hollow space, but memories are ghosts that lie and leave me here to wonder why. Every second feels like a year, drowning in the salt of every tear. I'm bargaining with God above to give me back my only Come back to me, undo this mess. Save me from this emptiness. I'll swallow all my foolish pride if you just come back to my side. I'll rewrite every single line just to call you baby one more time. I'm screaming at the uncaring sea. Please come back to me. I didn't know what I held in my hand until it slipped away like sand. I took the sunlight for the granted day until the gray clouds came to stay. I'd walk through fire, I'd walk through glass just to make this nightmare pass. I'm haunting places we used to go, putting on a brave and broken show. Come back to me, undo this mess. Save me from this emptiness. I'll swallow all my foolish pride if you just come back to my side. I'll rewrite every single line just to call you baby one more time. I'm screaming at the uncaring sea. Please come back to me. I don't wanna move on. I don't wanna be strong. I just wanna be where I belong, in your arms, safe and sound, before I burn this whole world down. Come back to me, undo this mess. Save me from this emptiness. I'll swallow all my foolish pride if you just come back to my side. I'm waiting, I'm still waiting. Come back to me, please come back. Still smells like yesterday, like you just stepped outside. I keep your hoodie on the chair like you'll be back tonight. The clock keeps moving, I stay still. Every second feels unfair. Life keeps going on somehow. I just wish you were here. Talk to you in empty space, like you might hear me anyway. I wish you were here, just to say my name, just to prove the memories weren't all in vain. I'm smiling in public, breaking inside, missing you more than I can describe. The world feels wrong without you near. God, I wish you were here. I pass the places we once were, they don't feel the same. Every life feels borrowed now, every joy feels fake. You were the calm in all my storms, the home I couldn't lose. Now every night I fall apart, thinking what I'd say to you. If love could bend the hands of time, I'd be standing by your side. I wish you were here, not as a memory, I just wish you were here. I wish you were here when the nights get long, when I need a reason to keep holding on. If love still hears me through the dark, then it knows exactly where you are. I'll keep you close year after year, but I'll always wish you were here. Some people never really leave, they just live in every age. I owe you words I never said, truths I buried deep inside. I thought silence would a text, but it only helped us die. I see your face and my regrets, and every choice I couldn't undo. I didn't mean to hurt you this way, but intentions don't heal wounds. I was careless with your heart, like it would always stay. I learned too late that love needs more than hoping things won't change. My apologies to you for the night you cried alone, for loving you halfway and calling it my own. I know sorry isn't enough to fix what I put you through, but if my regret means anything, my apologies to you. Asked me just to show I care. I gave excuses dressed as time. I thought tomorrow was guaranteed. Now tomorrow's not mine. I watched you fade right in front of me, still thought you'd never leave. I broke your trust piece by piece, while you kept believing in me. I don't blame you for walking away, I blame myself for letting you go. My apologies to you for the love I didn't prove, for every moment you felt alone, standing next to me too. I was blind to what I had till it slipped right out of you. I won't ask you to come back, just my apologies to you. If I could carry your pain for you, I swear I'd take it all. But some mistakes are permanent, some lessons cost too much to learn at all. I don't want forgiveness, I don't deserve your grace. I just want you to know I see every tear I caused to fall. My apologies to you for loving you too late, for choosing choosing comfort over change and sealing our fate. If you're happier without me now, then maybe this is truth. I'll live with what I couldn't be. My apologies to you. Some apologies don't fix the past, they just admit the damage. Thought I knew how love should go, thought I had it figured out. I trusted my own pride too much and never heard you shout. You needed more than half of me, more than words I didn't say. I kept believing you would wait while I pushed you away. Called my distance being strong, called your tears a sign of fear. I see it clearly now somehow. You were hurting right here. I was wrong this time, I see it in your eyes. I lost you trying to be right instead of choosing us to fight. You'd always be mine. I was wrong this time. You gave me chances dressed as hope, I treated them like air. I thought you'd never walk away, no matter how I care. I waited till you turned to leave to finally say your name. But love doesn't wait forever for someone scared of change. Yeah, I heard your silence louder than all the words you said. By the time I learned to listen, you were already gone instead. I was wrong this time, I blame the world, not me. I let my fear decide our fate and called it destiny. If regret could turn back days, I'd hold you across the line. I was wrong this time. I don't ask you to forgive me, I don't ask you to stay. I just need you to know I finally learned too late. I don't hate myself for loving you, I hate that I loved you blind. I thought I knew what mattered most. I was wrong this time. I was wrong this time, and I'll carry that truth. Not every loss is meaningless, some just teach you how to lose. If loving you meant learning pain, then this lesson's mine. I was wrong this time. Some mistakes don't come from hate, they come from not loving enough. the signs I saw too clear. I heard your pain but chose my pride. I thought you'd always be right here. So I never fought hard enough to try. I said tomorrow way too much, like love had time to wait. Now I'm alone with all these words. I spoke a little too late. I thought love would survive my flaws. I didn't know silence could hurt this much. It is my fault, I see it now. I let you slip, I let you down. I held you close, but not enough. I loved you wrong, I loved you rough. If regret could turn back time, I'd choose you right, I'd cross the line. I won't blame fate, I won't lie. It is my fault, and I know why. You asked for truth, I gave you space. You asked for me, I stayed halfway. I never meant to cause this pain, but good intentions don't erase mistakes. I watched you slowly pull away, still thought you'd always stay. I learned too late that hearts don't wait for people scared to change. I missed the comfort for real love and lost the one I was dreaming of. It isn't my fault, I take the blame. I played it safe, you played with pain. I should have fought, I should have stayed. I should have loved you out loud every day. Now every memory feels so cruel, because I know what I didn't do. I won't deny, I won't cry. It is my fault, this goodbye. If sorry could rebuild a heart, I'd say it till my voice was gone. But apologies don't change the past, they just prove you learn when it's too late to run. I don't want you to hurt like me, or carry this regret too. If someone has to live with this pain, let it be me, not you. It isn't my fault and I'll live with that. With every chance I never had, I hope one day you find a love that gives you more than I was. If letting you go is what's right, I'll do it quietly without a fight. I loved you even if I failed. It is my fault, I won't say your name. Some lessons come wrapped in loss, and this one will stay with me forever. I held my feelings in my chest, afraid they push you away. I smiled through the loneliness and said I was okay. I watched you fall for someone else while I stood in place. Loving you was killing me in the quietest way. I chose your happiness over mine, called it love, called it fate. I loved you in silence. I broke without a sound. You never knew the weight I carried every time you came around. I hid my heart behind a smile, let you believe I was fine. I loved you in silence and lost myself in the line. I memorized the way you laughed, the way you said my name. You leaned on me when you were weak, but never felt the same. I stayed close just to feel you near. Even when it hurt to breathe, I was everything you needed, except the one you choose to keep. I never asked you to love me back. I just hoped you might see I loved you in silence while you loved someone new. I stayed awake in empty nights, thinking what I never tell you. I let my feelings fade away so yours could stay alive. I loved you in silence and learned how love survives. Some love is never meant to be spoken. Some hearts are meant to hide. I didn't lose you to another. I lost myself inside. I loved you in silence, but I won't anymore. I deserve a love that chooses me, not one I have to ignore. I'm letting go of what I felt, of everything I tried. I loved you in silence. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. The deepest love is sometimes the one never heard. I knew the signs, I saw the cracks, but I called it love instead. I made excuses for your silence, for every tear I never said. I kept believing you would change if I just loved you right. So I stayed quiet through the pain and lost myself at night. I told my heart to be patient, even when it begged me to run. I confused your indifference with something I hadn't done. I let you hurt me over and over again. Called it home, called it trying, called it this is the end. I gave you power you never earned. I bled so you wouldn't burn. I thought love meant suffering through, so I let you hurt me and said I loved you. You loved me when it was easy, when I asked for nothing at all. But the moment I needed you, you built a quiet wall. I learned how to cry without sound, how to smile through collapse. I kept forgiving every wound so you wouldn't have to look back. I don't blame you for staying near. I mistook loneliness for loyalty and fear for love so sincere. I let you hurt me just to feel close. I chose the pain I knew the most. I held your hand while breaking down. You never felt the ground. I kept hoping you'd see the truth while you were halfway through goodbye. I let you hurt me and watch myself slowly die. Love shouldn't feel like survival or proving that I'm enough. If I have to disappear to keep you, then that's not love, it's loss. I don't miss the way you touch me, I miss the way I ignore myself. I gave you grace I never gave to my own mental health. You hurt me once too long. Now I'm finally moving on. The hardest goodbye is forgiving myself for staying. Watched you drift without a sound, like I was easy to forget. You said you needed something more. I was still paying off our debt. Kept your words like sacred vows. You treated mine like they were hair. I stayed and called it loving you. You left and called it fair. I carried hope like it was true, even when you I stayed when you left. I believed in us alone. I fought for something you released and called already gone. You found peace in letting go. I found pain I couldn't outrun. I stayed when you left, and that's how I lost myself. The sound of empty rooms, the weight of waiting by the phone. I blame my heart for feeling too much, for loving you past what was shown. Never said you stopped choosing me. You just stopped trying to stay. Silence slowly taught me what your mouth was too afraid to say. I don't hate you for walking away. I hate that I begged you to stay. I stayed when you left. I held on to yesterday. You moved forward without looking back. I stood frozen in my heart in the end. Maybe love isn't about who hurts most or who can hold on longer. Maybe it's about knowing when to leave before the damage gets stronger. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret ignoring the signs. I was loyal to a feeling that stopped being mine. I stayed when you left, but I won't stay this way. I'm learning how to choose myself for the first time today. Loving you cost me my soul, and that price was too high. I stayed when you left. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. Some endings don't come from leaving, they come from staying too long. I bent myself into your shape so you wouldn't leave again. I swallowed every doubt I had just to keep you close, my friend. I noticed when your laughter changed, when my name felt hard to say. I kept pretending we were fine while you were slipping away. I fought for us in silent ways you never got to see. I was breaking every night just to keep believing in we. I tried to be enough for you, even when I felt so small. I gave you all the love I had, you barely felt it at all. I blame my heart, I blame my flaws, I blame the way I love. I try to be enough for you, but love shouldn't hurt this much. You said you needed space to breathe, I gave you all I could, but distance didn't heal a thing, it just misunderstood. I watched you choose a life without me like it didn't cost you pain. I stayed loyal to a memory while you forgot my name. I kept hoping you'd turn around, see the damage, see the truth, but you were already gone before I started losing you. I try to be enough for you, I changed until I disappeared. I hid my tears, I played it strong, I buried all my fears. You found yourself, I lost my way, still calling it love. I try to be enough for you, but I was never enough. If loving you means losing me, then maybe that's the sign. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret ignoring mine. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just wish you fought too, because loving alone is painful, and that's what I did for you. tried to be enough for you until my heart gave in. Now I'm picking up the pieces of who I used to be back then. If love ever finds me again, I'll know what not to do. I won't disappear to prove my love like I did for you. Sometimes love doesn't fail, it just isn't shared. You promised you would never leave, but promises don't like the truth. You walked away so easily, like loving me was something you outgrew. I stayed behind with empty hands, still reaching for your name. You found your peace in letting go, I found mine in the pain. I kept believing you'd come back, even when you start looking back. You left me here to fade, watching life move on without me. I loved you in 1,000 ways, you loved me only partly. I beg my heart to let you go, but it still calls your name. You didn't break me all at once, you left me here to fade. I replay all almost every chance we let decay. You chose yourself without a fight, I chose you anyway. I learned that silence can replace every word we couldn't save. You didn't have to say goodbye, you just slowly walked away. I stopped asking for a reason, some answers only cause more pain. You left me here to fade, still loving what we used to be. I carried us through broken nights, you carried none of me. I'm learning how to stand alone, but I still feel the ache. You didn't kill this love outright, you left me here to fade. You left me here to fade. Some hearts don't shatter loudly, they fade when no one's watching. I put your needs before my breath, called it love, ignored the cause. I smiled through the cracks you left, pretending nothing was lost. I changed myself to keep you close, became someone I couldn't see. I gave you all the best of me and forgot about me. I thought love and sacrifice. I didn't know it meant erasing my life. I loved you more than me, more than my peace, more than my sleep. I stayed when leaving was the cure. I broke myself to keep you sure. You chose your world, you chose your way. I chose you every single day. That's why you're free. And I'm still missing me. Never asked me to be like this, but you never asked me to stay whole. I learned too late that loving you was slowly killing my soul. You found yourself and called it growth. I lost myself and called it fate. We didn't end with a goodbye, we ended with imbalance. I don't hate you, I just see it clear. Love shouldn't cost this much fear. I loved you more than me, more than my voice, more than my dreams. I gave you light, I took the dark. I held us up with a broken heart. If loving you meant losing me, then that's not love, it's tragedy. Now you're gone, and I'm learning how to breathe. Next time I love, I won't disappear.